Trading doesn't have to be difficult or time consuming. In fact, you can make a great return from trading set and forget strategies from little as 10 minutes a day. That's the way of the lazy trader. See for yourself now in this example of how easy and effortless trading can be. That's lazy trading.
So this is $SEK, and we have a bearish pin bar reversal here on the 5th of July 2013. I say a bearish pin bar reversal. Some of you might refer to this as a high test bar, others an evening star. It doesn't matter, it's essentially the same thing. And the main thing that characterizes this bearish price action sign is the fact that we've got a tail and open and close in the bottom third or minimum bottom half. Okay, so as far as this opportunity goes, it's rejecting a horizontal level, like so. You can see that we've got a soft level of resistance. You can see that it's been broken and respected. And we can see that the fact that we've had a fake out here or a false breakout where price has actually got above the level, but the bears disallowed the bulls from actually closing up above the level. And as always, they say the professionals that close the bar are the people who are in control, who close the bar. Then it's a very powerful signal. It's like the bulls have dared put their head above the parapet and they've been punished for it. Hence, it's a high test bar / bearish pin bar reversal. Closing below a very good level of soft resistance. So some of you might be thinking, looking at this, well, we've got higher highs and higher lows here, which is completely understandable. I mean, we are in an upward trend, a medium-term upward trend here. But this, one could argue, is complex retracement. It's just simply a protracted period of the market getting a little bit better, i.e. breathing in before it breathes out again. And when we look at the weekly time frame, you'll see exactly what I mean. We're essentially in a long protracted downward trend here, making key lower highs and lower lows. And this scenario on the daily, where we're making medium-term higher highs and higher lows, looking at the weekly chart in bird's eye view, looks like it's just nothing more than a complex retracement before we get the continuation and the phase one and a new lower low that occurs after that. So given that the weekly time frame is the high order structure here, we take more notice of this over and above the daily. All right, so going back to the daily, we just happen to have quite an efficient entry point here, and we can get in nice and early in advance of potentially this trendline support actually breaking down. Because what could happen, bearing in mind that looking at the weekly, this daily higher high and higher low could serve as little more than just a complex retracement. What this bearish pin bar reversal opportunity could actually give us is this movement downwards. When we get to this level could break and we could actually be in the trade before we get the confirmation of the continuation and a new lower low is made on the weekly. So this could be a very efficient price point. So this would be target 2, as you can see here. This would be a lower probability, higher reward trading outcome, whereas target 1, this trend line support here, would be, if we were to take this one, our high probability lower reward target. You notice the two profiles there, depending on your profit expectation, there's the probability that comes with it as well. But what we wanted to do, and what we did, was simply place an order just below the low of the bar, minus spread, minus a pip of our stop loss above the high of this bearish pin bar reversal, plus spread, plus a pip. A lot of people get a little bit nervous when it comes to the Scandinavian pairs because the spread is between 30 and 90 pips long, basically. However, when you look at the length of this bar here, you can see that we're actually 1,085 pips in height. So it's all relative, really. And you'll notice that the broker will have an adjusted, smaller minimum stake size requirements for the Scandinavian pairs because of that extra decimal place, essentially. Okay, but regardless of that, going back to the trade, we placed our order here, got triggered into the trade within 24 hours. That's fine. We had seller bar number 1, we had seller bar number 2, trail our stop loss to the high of the second seller bar, plus spread, plus a pip. Didn't get stopped out there. It was close though. So we had seller bar 1 and seller bar 2 again. So we moved our stop loss from here at the high of the what was essentially a low test on the 11th of July to the high of the 17th, plus spread, plus a pip. seller bar 2. Again, because this high test bar is actually a seller bar, we actually look very closely. So then we moved our stop loss to here again. So a lot of banking profits. We trial for every 2 days, quite frankly, because it gives us a good compromise between giving our trade enough room to breathe if there's retracement and also banking profit along the way. It's very systematic and it's been good to us in the past. So we've got seller bar 1 again, seller bar 2, move our stop loss to this point here. And for those people who wanted a high probability, lower reward outcome, then your take profit zone, or their take profit zone, was here, target 1, so it would have got out the trade. For those people who were anticipating a bigger reward and for the market to come crashing down after this level, bearing in mind we did not get a close below it, which is always an alarm or a red flag, they would have gone for this lower probability, higher reward target 2. Okay, so with our, regardless of what target you went for, if you're out the market, fantastic, made about 6.7% on this one, if you got out there. However, even if you're in pursuit of target 2, your stop loss would be here, so you'd have essentially had a good 5%, 4.5%, 5% banked anyway if it went against you, and it did go against us there. So that's the power of essentially trading your stop loss, just in case things go a little bit pear-shaped, as they tend to do, and the market can do anything at any time. So this is how we made about 5.5% from dollar SEK for using our conventional pin bar reversal strategy, from taking the break of the low if it's a bearish pin bar reversal, or the break of the high if it's a bullish pin bar reversal.
What do you think of that? Trading does not have to be difficult or time consuming. In fact, all you need to become a profitable lazy trader is a single strategy which you can trade for only minutes a day. Visit thelazytrader.com and download for free 5 rapid ways to become highly profitable at Forex trading, and your trade secret video pack, so that you can copy the winning elite and rapidly accelerate your long-term success in financial markets trading. Trade profitably from as little as minutes a day and beat the banks and brokers at their own game. This is available for a limited time, so download it today. www.thelazytrader.com. It's free, fun, and most importantly, it will help you. Visit thelazytrader.com.